Hey there, Sam. In programming terms, errors are also known as exceptions. Exceptions are unavoidable when we code. It could be an accidental silly mistake or an annoying bug. That's why it's important for us to learn to handle the exceptions when shit happens. Suppose we have a string called hey. We know that strings are not callable, but I'm going to purposefully call it to induce an error. And to no surprise, we see hey is not a function in the console. Now, error is blocking. What that means is if JavaScript sees an error, it will stop running the program. So if I have another console log after the error, JavaScript wouldn't even look at it because the error happens before the console log. Can you see how this could be a problem in the real world? One single error could kill your whole program, and that could bring disaster to your product. Let's learn to capture this error so we can run our code without fear. To capture errors, we need a try and catch block. We put the potential buggy code in the try block and our handling logic inside the catch block. I'll show you what I mean. First, we start with the try keyword, and we know that line 13 and 15 are the root cause of evil. So we'll put them inside the curly braces right after the try block. Right after the curly braces, we'll type in the catch keyword, followed by a round bracket where we put in the error in there, and curly braces. And here's where we tell JavaScript what to do when there's an error caught in the try block up there. One thing to note is that we can name error to anything that we want. Just treat it as a normal variable. And this variable just simply represents the error being caught in the try block. And now if we console log out error, we will see the error message being printed out in a console. And now the error is no longer blocking our program because it's now handled by the try and catch block. And we can see our after error console log. Now here's a question. Should we put all of our code inside a try and catch block? Short answer, no. Why? Because that will defeat the purpose of try and catch. Let's say if we put a few hundred lines of code inside a try block. How would you know which line is causing the error? We can't really tell easily, can we? That's why we should only put try and catch block in places where it's most vulnerable to errors. For example, places where it requires user input. Alright, let's move on. If we can catch error, can we throw custom error then? The answer is yes, of course. To do that, we use the throw keyword. Type in throw new error and round bracket, and this is where we put in the error message. As you can see in the console, we see our custom error message. Now, why is this useful? Short answer, for validation purposes and to prevent unexpected behavior. For example, suppose I have an add function, and this function will simply add argument x and y together. But JavaScript doesn't really stop us if we pass in a string as the argument for this function. We can't mathematically add a string with a number, and this is exactly where throwing custom error could be useful. So first we should check whether x and y are numbers or not. If they are not a number, we should throw an error. We can make use of the instance of keyword to check the data type of a variable. So we type in if not x instance of number or not y instance of number. So this part, x instance of number, will evaluate it to a boolean. And the whole if statement translates to if x is not a number or y is not a number, we will run the following code, which will throw new error. The arguments supplied must be numbers. And now we're seeing errors being thrown out by our add function. And that's about it. Key takeaway for this lesson. Errors are called exceptions in programming terms. We can catch errors by using a try and catch block. And we can throw custom errors by using a throw keyword. That's it for now, and I'll see you again shortly. If you enjoyed the content of this video, don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and the bell icon for more content to come. It will really help me out. Thanks for the support.